We back. We back. We back in business, Baltimore. We back. Y'all hear the crowd roar? Strictly business. We back. We back in business, Baltimore. Yeah. We back in business, Baltimore. We ain't gonna play with you. It's a little bit later than I wanted to start up things, but here we is. Here we go. I ain't do much today. I tried to get this phone working. It's a new Xperia, Sony phone, Xperia 1.5 Mark 5. Decent phone. Couple of challenges. Downloaded all the stuff from my other phone onto it. But I'm trying to switch back and forth because I just want that phone for content. But I had to put my SIM card in it to get it going and all that stuff. But it was one issue. There's an audio app up there. The software on the audio app is necessary for what I'm trying to do because it allows me to edit. It allows me to go in there and use some of this AI software in order to clean up my sound. And I wanted that. So it was an issue. It downloaded on the phone, but it wouldn't respond. So with every attempt, I tried everything. I uninstalled it, installed it, went in there, tried to update it, even factory reset the phone. Long process, hours of my time going down the drain. So I even consulted with my trusty team member, Copilot. $20 a month. It'd be hitting me every month unexpectedly. Take 20 out of my pocket. But he gave me a whole bunch of prompts. I tried them all to no avail. I'm gonna wind up having to call up Sony, which is gonna be another long drawn out process, and find out, is it the phone? Cause I still got 30 days to return the phone. I might be able to get another. So return the phone for a replacement, to where it might be the phone, might be defective, or if it's just a server issue, they can let me know, give me a heads up on what's going on. We're going to find out. We're going to get to the bottom of this problem. Everything is real right now. We don't leave nothing unturned. Everything is real. So if you got an issue, I got time. I got time to sit back and deal with these issues. Today, I talked to my brother for a brief second, and he was in the middle of doing stuff, but wound up finding out my pops, he suffered a mild stroke. He was feeling it before it came on, and I think he suffered a little slight bit of memory loss, and then he started gaining his faculties again. Hopefully everything turned out. I didn't reach out to my pops. I need to, but I've been just going through my younger brother Haywood, getting the latest information on that situation right there. So he's alive and well, gaining his strength, and that's Pop Dukes. So we're gonna wish him the best. You always honor that father. That's the word of the day. Honor that father. And besides that, I've been trying to get at this phone, this Xperia 1 Mark 5. Got a lot of good technology with it. It come with a monitor. Well, it ain't come with nothing. I had to get a monitor with it. And I seen some of the software that it got inside of it, and it's a powerful phone. That camera can rival some of these cameras they got going on out here. It's not the same setup as you get with your, your Android phone, your Samsung, your Galaxy flagships, and it's not the type of software you're gonna get in that, your iPhones. So it's a whole different. I think Sony makes the lenses for most cameras that you're gonna get today anyway. So they did a little something, being that they major with the cameras. I think they did a little something to kind of boost this phone up a little bit so you can create content with it. But I'm gonna try to get into it. I've been playing around with some of the mainly I've been playing around with this phone all day trying to get it to where I can stand it. I watched a couple TV shows. I ain't even finished that. Messing with this stuff here, man. It's content that take a huge chunk out your life. It ain't no relaxation, man. I watched a movie. I watched a piece of a movie, and a piece of a TV show. And every time I felt idle, I hopped up and, got to it. Early this morning, I got up, talked to my brother for a while, went upstairs, fell out. I didn't even know I was asleep, so I woke up. So, that's how I be. That's how things go in the real world. You can try to carve out a lot of time to do a lot of things, but your body catch up to you. The realistic situations, the realism is that, you got to be wise with your time, because you think you're going to do this. Ain't no telling what's going to go on in your course of your day. Next thing you know, you back at it trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. And that's what we do out here in this world. We try to be grown. We try to maintain. We try to be creative. We try to plant seeds on what we want to do next. And we just get a lot of stuff going on. And sometimes we don't fulfill, or we don't, fully develop and fully realize those plans because we got real life issues. Today I spoke with C. Terrell Scott, and I think we're getting closer and closer to doing something on TikTok. We be having some real passionate, like, energetic discussions. He got his viewpoint, I got my viewpoint. We come together, good conversation. We ain't stepping on each other's toes. We ain't interrupting each other a lot. We letting each other get our piece out. And we came up with an idea that we need to do this on a platform. This stuff people need to hear. Don't let these conversations go to waste. And we was talking about the Diddy situation. We was talking about how some of these communities. We even talked about, where we at as far as content, where we want to go. And I'm trying to share some of that stuff. So, he got enough followers on Loud where he could pull me up. And he wanted to go today, but I said, give me a week. Give me a week. Let me figure out what's going on this phone. I ain't in no rush. I'm trying to get there, but give me a week. Because I want to be able to just knock it out from the phone. And like I said, this phone right here is a good phone. And I think I could get on it, hook my phone up to it, and do it on TikTok that way. If not, just, get at it with my phone. I got a little stand coming in as a grip, a camera grip, like small tripod. So, I can set up shop, still be able to give y'all the business. And like I said, I want to be able to use all this technology, be flexible with it. I want to be able to use this microphone and that camera with that phone, give you the best results. That's what I'm trying to do. So hopefully, I could be up and running. My OBS is working a little bit better than it was. It's working a little bit better than it was. Because now I'm seeing with this OBS thing that, let me check this time. I ain't going to give y'all I ain't going to hit y'all in the head too much. Give y'all about 10 more minutes. We're going to round it out at about 20. This OBS, it worked again. It ain't come right on as it did before. I had to I had it on NVIDIA, so when I tried to get it on the OBS, it didn't take. So I wound up turning my camera back off and turning it back on, and then going through, rotating, cycling through the video capture device setting on the OBS, and went straight to the OBS this time, but it doesn't do OBS and NVIDIA at the same time. So I think one of them take priority over the other. The first time when I came through, I set up the NVIDIA and the camera went through the NVIDIA, and when I tried to go through the OBS, it didn't take. So when I started the whole process over, I did it with the OBS first. And what I'm liking is the OBS allows me to get higher resolution. I think I'm at 4K right now, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see the difference or tell the difference, but this that 4K, and it's coming through. The first time I tried 4K, it didn't hit right. This time I'm on 4K, she hitting, and I'm gonna be taking a look at this thing to see what's going on afterwards, cause I like to check up on it. Sometimes, you know, it give me kind of weird stuff, but I left the settings as they were last time. Let me scroll down here just to see. Everything just as it was last time, so I ain't do nothing. I ain't touched nothing. I left it just the way it was, and it was good last time, so it might wind up being good again. That's what I'm hoping. Usually I back check it, go straight to the live, and kind of monitor it, but I think everything right. I'm looking at the screen right now. It's letting me know that it's excellent. I got that green light on it, so everything good. I guess my Wi-Fi, she doing her thing. Sometimes I think my Wi-Fi be skipping on me, so ain't no skipping right now. So everything running smooth. I think I'm getting better. I know what to look for more so. I know what to look for, and I think that's a big part of it, knowing what to look for. Knowing what to look for. And yeah. I'm just looking, I'm clicking through things right now and as we speak. See, when I do the it's telling me for the audio output, that's the Mixcast. Y'all hear that? That's giving you that right there. And then for the audio input is the Sony microphone, and that's why I got this what is this, the ECM is this mic. I forgot the names on but yeah, it's that mic right there, and it's got a transmitter that I hook into the hot shoe, so that's my input right there. If I didn't have this and I chose it, it would take the microphone that's already inside the Sony camera, and it'll be going off that. If I hooked up the boom mic, it'll be giving me the boom mic. If I hooked up the lapel, so it's basically picking up and giving me microphone pickup from the Sony. And being that I got this attached, I think things is good. But yeah, today was a good day, y'all. I rested up. We ain't do too much. I think I let one of my CVS discounts disappear. They give me flash deals every Sunday. They try to get me in that store, but every Sunday, I never get out the house, y'all. I stay in the house. And I guess the size, you know, you gotta take one. Gotta rest up and relax and don't go nowhere one. Gotta recharge one. And you know, I ain't old, but I ain't young either. And I believe in proper maintenance of the body. You know, I'm the type that'll fix a smoothie every day. I was talking to Kiel, he said he do it every day. He get his in after he run to feed that workout. I start my morning with one. I got that from my a guy I know named Kane. Creighton Kane. His last name is Kane. Creighton Kane. I used to work with him, and I go over his house. You know, he'd be like, "Come through. We're gonna start up the day from here." So I go over his crib, and he in there fixing the smoothie. And I was like, man, what you doing, man? Get you some breakfast in your system. They be like, this is breakfast. I'm telling you, this give you all the nutrients you need. It's like a power boost. And it goes straight to your system. And you know, I ain't catch on at the time. But he used to smoke a lot of trees, so sometimes his stomach wasn't ready for no real food. But he wanted to get something in him before he spark up. So he'll whip up, blend up, and you know, it stuck with me. I wasn't making them right then and there, but I wind up getting a ninja. A ninja. I came up on some money, got me a ninja. I think it was like a almost $200 blender, and it was catered to make it smoother. So you know, I went through the process. At first, I was dropping ice cubes in that junk. It ain't taste right. So I wound up just using frozen fruit, everything frozen, and using real juice, using yogurt, and you know, trying to pack that thing with a lot of nutrients so I can start my day off on a good foot, y'all. That's kind of, you know, my regular routine now. I'm going out to braid these elements and work. You know, put my back into it. I gotta have some sort of carbs stored up. I gotta have something in me to go with. And you know, I try to cut back on a lot of junk foods during the day. Cause I don't wanna be catching the itis. I don't wanna be having an upset stomach. A lot of things I don't wanna go through that come with eating foreign objects. When I go to these stores, I'm in and out of convenience stores all day. They, oh, you want some of this? And, you know, I don't be meaning to offend nobody or assault nobody, but I be like, nah, I'm good. They be like, you sure? And I be like, I'm good, man. You know, I don't want to eat it, and then, you know, we sit here with an upset stomach, you know, trying to work and hold in the number 2 movement, a bowel movement. You know, that's the worst feeling in the world. You got a lot of physical work to do. And you trying to hold something in. Man, you don't want to go in public. You don't want to leave that recipe out there. You don't want to leave that recipe out there for the world. So, you know, I be trying to maintain the same diet on a consistent basis so I know what my body gonna do. I know how much energy I'm gonna have because it's the same routine every day. I stick to the program. I don't change the channel up. I don't switch it up. You know, when I lock in, I'm locked in. You know, repetition, get them reps. I do the same thing so I know what to expect. And then that way, if anything happens out of the ordinary, I know exactly what to trace it back to. That's how I can figure out a lot of stuff, because I know exactly what I did and I know where I deviated at. So if anything goes left, I can go straight back to the moment where I deviated from my regular plan. And I can key in on it and identify exactly what it was that caused me this. And now I know how I react to that. Even if I get an extra boost of energy, I know it came from this. Because this is what I put in my body at around the same time every day. And you know, everybody, you can't, that's a robot. Nah, that's called being meticulous. Being meticulous out here in this world. You better pay attention. You're out here freestyling all you want. You ain't get the results you want yet. And you freestyling. That's what life about. Figuring out the recipe. Figuring out how you respond through the experiences you go through. That's what you learn from your experiences. If you just going through the same experience and you ain't learning nothing from it, you're going to keep bumping your head into that same thing. For instance, I give you a prime example. When I was younger, you know, in situations you get in, you about to fight, you about to go steal, or whatever you finna go do that's not right. Sometimes you get a pit in your stomach, and I feel a certain way. And you know, it took me a while to capture that emotion, those feelings, to identify exactly what I was going through. Like in my younger years, I I paid attention to it because it was strong in me. So sometimes it saved me. I get out, I'm like, man, it's time for me to go. I'm finna go home or whatever. But the older I got to understand that those were the outliers, or that was your spirit, or however that was your body telling you what's happening before it's happening. You know, that was your sixth sense kicking in. You feel that feeling in you. You feel the uneasiness in you. You feel the apprehension. You feel the hairs rising up on the back of your neck. That's a premonition. That's a premonition. And it would do you, it would serve you well to heed to those experiences and take note, document those experiences, and get them down. That way, when you actually go through them, you know exactly what it is that you're experiencing, and you can make a good decision based on the notes you took. You know, history gonna repeat itself. What they say, you keep going through the same things expecting a different result. What's that? Insanity. It's insanity. So if you know, keep a little record of what you experience, and don't let it just get by you. Take note of how you feel. Take note of the whole situation to what led you to that feeling, because that might be your body, your spirit, something trying to communicate with you. This is how you feel when this situation arises. So now you don't even got to know what's going on, but you get a premonition. You feel this way, and this is what happened. Say you just let the whole ordeal play out. Say this happened. Next thing you know, you get to fighting, or next thing you know, you get in trouble. Next thing you know, it's an argument, or whatever that is. You take note of that feeling, and whatever happened, happened. Now you could be like, this happened, and I felt this way before, and it was the same result before. That feeling leads to this. And that's how you take advantage of your sixth sense, that gut feeling. You ain't got to see what's behind that curtain to feel what's behind that curtain. And you know, you got to operate. You got to operate at your higher plane sometimes. Because sometimes what's behind that curtain might not be as forgiving as you would like it to be. So sometimes you got to feel what's behind that curtain and keep it pushing. Say that for the next person that come by that don't have the same tools you have. It ain't for you. And you know, if you can, like, look, man, if I was you, I wouldn't go behind that joint. I kept it moving. But yeah, I'm about to wrap it up. I just wanted to give y'all a little something. Tap in with y'all. Saturday night, like I said, I try to do 2 a days. Y'all see the caption, 2 a days. One early, one later. I ain't mean to run this late because I got to go to work tomorrow, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I work. I got a job. This content and create. Don't pay no bills. Ain't no income coming in for me sitting here talking to y'all. I'm doing this on the arm. On the scruff. From the heart, y'all. So, yeah, I got to be well rested. So, we cutting into my bedtime right now. It's 9:38. We cutting into it. I usually try to be, relaxing right now. If I ain't counting sheep, I'm trying to find out where they is so I can tally up. But yeah, let me go and get out of here, y'all. We're going to wrap it up. 2 a days. We back in business, Baltimore. Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it? Uh-huh. Business. Big business. It's BLE Bishop, y'all. Flawless. Chef Beats. Trying to get some more fire. Make me want to spit a hot 16. But I'm gonna give you these hot contents. We back. Back in business, Baltimore.